wanting to kill members of the government.
Well, that's not a very good start.
No, they haven't done anything. The Ombudsman hasn't done anything. I have spoken to 3 judges who have said, give them one more chance, then I have the right to serve them with notice of procedure.
Okay.
No. Meantime, I want to see Louise to see if she will do something. Because Wins owes me money for 5 years. They've now contributed to the stress and they've killed my mother. She got killed at the hospital on Tuesday of last week by the hospital, by their incompetence. I asked the police to investigate. They won't do anything until coroner sorts that out. Meanwhile, I've got health and disability dealing with that. But I had to use up our rent money, which was this week's and last week's, to get up there, as well as pay the builder because they are giving me my money to start with because we were working on the house. Right? And they're just being extremely difficult. Wins. They have not back paid me. They have not sorted anything out. They have not sent it to review. And we have asked now in writing over 65 times, put in the form more than 48 times, and they're just ignoring it. I have the legal right to go to a review of the decision board. Because until I can get to the review of the decision board, I can't go to the Social Secretary. Ombudsman has done absolutely nothing in 2 and a bit years. She's supposed to be business.
Anything from them.
They're doing nothing. Last time I got a word out of Catherine McDougall's mouth was February. Oh yeah, I'm investigating. Nothing's been done. Her boss, Leo Donnelly, is the same.
So have you got any correspondence from them?
Yeah, I've got the emails from them and the things that they've been saying and doing, which is basically, again, they tell me they're investigating or they're looking, but they've done nothing. I've made phone calls. I even ran the office on and off yesterday for the Ombudsman's office after talking to a number of other different people and agencies and lawyers to see what they have done, and they have done nothing.
So, the Ombudsman are the ones that you were dealing with the last time that I spoke with you?
I've been dealing with them since August of 2011.
Yeah. So, because they were part of the process then, we weren't able to step in because you were utilising their services.
But they've done nothing, that's the problem.
Okay. So what I need from you is your last correspondence with them, the person that you were corresponding with.
Same person I gave you before. Catherine McDougall, I gave you her contact details and everything.
So when was the last time you heard from them?
Last time I heard from her directly would be about February this year. I've chased them up, I've passed my lawyer off to them, I've passed a few others off to them as well. I also rang Leo Donnelly's office more than 3 weeks ago before Mum ended up in hospital before they killed her.
Why do you say they killed her?
Because when I saw her on the Monday, after she'd had the bypass surgery and everything else, they had her on a breathing machine that was putting water into her lungs, except they had only just taken water out of her lungs, which is what caused her to have stress in the first place and have a second coronary. And the machine, when it ran out of water, while I was sitting there in the 6-hour period that I was there, when the machine ran out of water, Mum's breathing improved massively. And she went back to normal, she was doing fine when it ran out of water. And then it started annoying up here in her sinuses. So I said to them about, can you put something to help with the oxygen? And they go, oh, we'll put the water back in the machine, because it's supposed to be there. They put it back in, and within minutes she got sick again. And I said, have you got it right? Yeah, no, I've got it right. And palmed off and patronised by a blonde nurse. By 7:30, basically, I'd left to come home. I get a phone call telling me to come rushing back. Mum's declined. She's dying. I think she's going to die. All right. And I said, have you changed that breathing machine? No answer the first time I asked. Second time I asked, which is when I rang back to let them know that I was on my way. They said, oh, we've changed the machine. She's doing better on that. I get up there. She'd been on that machine for 2 hours. And her breathing had improved massively compared to what it was on that other one that they poisoned her with the whole day. Half an hour of asking for, has she seen the doctor? Can she see the doctor? Because I got there 10:30. By 10:45, Mum had wanted to get the mask off because she found last time she had the BiPAP machine on, which was before they transferred it from Tokoroa, that she could breathe without it once they cleared out the system and cleared the problem out. And I said to them, can you get the doctor? Because Mum wants to get that off her face. Because I can't take it off because it's against policy. And they have to ask the doctor for it because it's, again, policy. 2 fucking nurses at the end of the bed watching Mum trying to get this thing slowly off her face. Doing absolutely nothing except talking amongst themselves of, change over, when they're supposed to be in an intensive care unit watching their patients.
Did you make a complaint?
Already done.
Okay.
Health and disability are dealing with that. The problem has come back though, it's Wins again.
Are you recording this?
Part of this, yes.
Can you not do that?
Well, the reason I'm doing it is because if I end up having to fight with you over the matter and the police try to say I'm lying through my teeth.
No, I want you to stop the recording or I'll stop the interview.
Okay. Well,
because you know what, you just actually broken the law by doing that because you didn't tell me that you were recording.
I don't care on that aspect, no offence personally to you, but I have been putting up with the system effing me in circles, and then people tell me that they're going to sort things out and nothing is done.
Okay. And I'll ask you to leave. Now, what I'm saying to you is you can't just go in and record people without their knowledge, and you've just done that. So I want you to erase that before you leave.
In the meantime, though, as I said, I wanted to get an appointment with Louise.
No, I'm not going to go any further with this until you delete that.
Fine.